Hello, it's me, Sky, and welcome to this Diamond Art Club first look. This beautiful kit was part of Diamond Art Club's autumn or fall themed release that they did earlier this week. As of the time of this filming, this is still in stock, so I'll have a link in the description box down below that'll take you straight to this kit. And of course, I want to say a big thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending me this kit. You will see why I'm so excited. This one is called Thankful Harvest, and it's by my love, Theresa Donahue McManus. You guys know I love this artist, and I love fall as well. This is a fall themed piece. I love pumpkins. I cannot wait to see this on the canvas and see the colors. The sizing on this is 17 by 22 inches or 42.7 by 55.6 centimeters. It's round drill, which is also what I'm feeling at the moment. I'll give you a little pan up the box there. And then we will look at all of the drill information. It has 79 colors with 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Okay, so let's tear into this box. Inside we have this beautiful insert. We have our toolkit, and we'll look at that in just a second. We've got our canvas and drills inside this plastic wrap here. And then on the very bottom, we have our thank you envelope. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this. We've got our treasure quest card here on top. So pretty. This one is a bronze card. There are different types, and this is a reward system that Diamond Art Club does, and I'll leave a link in the description box to tell you more about how you can combine these and use these, but I also just keep them for the cute aesthetics of it. And then we've got our sticker sheet. We'll look at that in just a second. On the thank you envelope itself, we've got some tips and tricks, step-by-step instructions, the kit contents, a QR code to take you to the VIP Facebook group, and QR codes to take you to the Diamond Art Club app. And then that sticker sheet, if we flip it over on the back, we've got this beautiful image again. So this is a sticker. And then you've got a start and end date here if you like to track your progress, which is also a sticker. And then information about the kit, also a sticker. And then if we open it up, we've got all of those 79 colors. Gorgeous tones. I love those colors. And then if we look at the end of the list here, I'm trying to, oh, it was in focus and I moved it. Then we can see our special drills. So we have those 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs and the 2 fairy dust. Love that selection of colors. We will find those in the drill package here in a few minutes. Now I will quickly go through what's in the toolkit. Inside, we've got a diamond painting pen. This is one of the twist up ones. It's preloaded with wax. We've got some extra clear wax if you run out in the tip, or you can use it in your multi-placer tip. Also included is a larger multi-placer tip, and then the red heart wax that has been included in the kits for years and years. And then we have a bag of baggies for kitting up or storage, and then our diamond painting tray. It has a stopper and a lid. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this canvas and the drills outside of the plastic. All right, it feels like the drills are on this end. Oh, I love the fall tones. And there are the drills all together. Is that an AB? That might be an AB there, that orange. Maybe this green? Nah, I'm not as sure about that one. I'm not spotting any of the others, but anyway, we're gonna look at that entirely in just a minute. Okay, let's take a look at the canvas, which I'm opening upside down. This is such a great size. Look at those warm tones on that pumpkin. I love it. And this one, oh my gosh, I like the contrast with these cooler tones on this pumpkin and then the warmer tones. And it's just got that Theresa Donahue McManus blend Like, I don't know how Diamond Art Club does this with their renderings, but you can just tell that it's Theresa Donahue McManus. I'm gonna flip this over and roll it backwards so it'll lay a little flatter. Okay, I think I've even got most of it in the frame. There's a little bit cut off at the top, but there you can see it. So I'm gonna bring the canvas in a little closer and we can see how these drills are laid out. More confetti here at the bottom, but I imagine the top part is gonna be more color blocking. There's some blocks. Gosh, such a beautiful assortment of colors. Okay, let's go up this side. All those oranges and yellows there. And starting to see some blocks for that background, but not too many. It's definitely not a one color background. And then trying to show you this more reddish pumpkin. And then towards the top corner, then we will go across the top here. Good amount of blocking there, and then that stem. And then down this side. Blocking, and then into more confetti as we reach the pumpkins again. There's all those blue tones. And then back to the corner where we started. It is lovely. I don't see any sections that I feel like are just, oh my gosh, overwhelming confetti. So that's always a plus. And then the color blocking, for me, I have a harder time with color blocking than confetti because I single place, and I don't think this is an overwhelming amount of color blocking either. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is take a look at all of the drills one by one. So if you don't like that part, you are welcome to skip it. After we do that, we will look at where all the special drills go on the canvas. We have 3024, AB 741. So starting off strong, we've got an AB, a nice chunky bag. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and these drills have an iridescent coating on the top that is picking up very nicely today. I'm so glad. And you can see it just catches the light and makes these drills very, very flashy and very beautiful. Then we have 666, 400, 3856. Z351. So this is our first fairy dust, and this one you can see it's not as flashy as that AB. This one has a different coating. It's a shimmer coating, just like a sprinkling of fairy dust. I think it's showing up fairly decent on this color. Then we have 712, 898, 977, 3801, 300, 740, 3854, 921, 498, 951, 321, 920, 3825, 3827, 3803, 3750, 3830, 3045, 3716, 352, 976, 3347, AB 3348. So this is our next AB that's pretty green, and you can see that flashy coating on there. And then 3853, 3363, 938, 728, 816, 814, 3833, 742, 918, 928, Z301. Oh, I love this color with the fairy dust coating. Oh, that is gorgeous. 975, AB 963. So a nice, very, very light pink with that AB coating. 3722, 355, 3371, 3831, 371, 900, 3857, 823, 743, 501, 610, 3364, 930, 3047, 500, 3832, 801, 718, 3863, 3823, 782, 931, 3046, 3607, 934, 3835, 3810, 353, 935, 3855, 780, 819, 3862, 3809, AB 5200. So there's our last AB. Then 3777 and 611. So that is all the drills. Now I'm going to separate out those special ones and we will figure out where they go. Let's take a look at the ABs first. And we'll start with this chunky bag of AB 741. And this one is just, as far as I can tell, well, it's mostly in this pumpkin here. So there is just a section of it that goes all the way across this pumpkin, kind of one of the lighter oranges that's in there, and it just disperses all the way across the top of the pumpkin. And then I see over here there's just kind of a highlighting line beside this pumpkin, and then a little bit on the tip of that leaf, and I think that's all for that one. Next is AB 963, and this one is just in the top of this pumpkin. So not a whole lot of it, but it's a pretty small bag, but just some of these brighter areas. That's gonna be this pinkish AB. Next we have AB 3348, and you guessed it, it's gonna be over here in this pumpkin that has more of the green tones in it, and there's quite a good amount of it just kind of up here in these lighter sections, and that is the only place I found that one. Then we have the AB 5200, and this one is just going to be where these bright pops of white are. So right here, not a lot of this one. And then just a couple spots at the top. There's kind of a glare on that pumpkin, but there's just a couple spots in that one that are very bright white as well. And that is it for that one. There's not any up here in this pumpkin. Next, we've got our two fairy dust. So this one is Z301, and we find this in more places than the ABs were. They were usually in kind of like one spot, but this you can find in several places. It's doing some outlining here. There's some down here in the leaf area, lots of little blocks or lines of it down here. But also it's in the stems, not a ton of it, just like a little bit right there, and then a little bit in here, and then just a very tiny little bit in that stem. But I think that is all for that one. Then Z351, this one is going to be mostly up here in this top pumpkin. There's several sections of it going all the way across this pumpkin. Some really bright areas, but then it's also in some of the more brightly lit areas of the leaves. But that is all for the special drills, and I think everything that I need to tell you about this beautiful canvas. So I will have a link down below that will take you to the listing for this kit. As of the time of this filming, it is still in stock. So I hope you are able to grab it if you are interested. And thank you again to Diamond Art Club for sending me this kit to share with you guys. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!